Yeah, 28 grams of moss, 28 grams of moss. Little beef of the king, little beef of the king. Y'all ain't ready for this, y'all ain't ready for this. Yeah. I'm the champion, I'm the champion, I'm the champion, don't know why you can't wanna wait to be when it's sweet just to give you cats a chance to eat. What you got for early getting finished the plate. Now that I'm back, you rap cats are gonna have to wait. Been gone a whole year, still nobody got the leadership or the heart to even feel my spot. I'm the champion, must I say it again? The best in this rap game and I continue to win. See, I'm allergic to that, losing makes me sneeze. They're like you phony rap cat, about to make me squeeze. Bring your whole crew, nigga, I'ma swallow that. So when it pops off, ATL is on a holler back. It's 28 grams, nigga. I've been running this shit. So anything in front of me can fuck around and get hit. I follow you rap cats, so you niggas my sons and I'm the truth. Why? Cause I'm the motherfucking champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. Still rep the AT, but I carry my throne. God bless the child that they hold it on. And I am that child, as you niggas can see. Cause ain't another rapper out there better than me. And this goes to anybody trying to steal my spot. I'm number one in the shit, so number one you got. So when you can't scream, y'all is the best, I laugh. Like really, you cats don't really know the half. You do the math, and that's yourself who really great. Then add it up and watch it equal up to 28. So that's the little cats know who really the done. I'm overall, I let you niggas fight for number one. See, I put that on my life, put that on my son. Gotta stay the best of people leaking trade love. If I throw it on the key, you can put that on my heart and I'm the God. Cause I'm the motherfucking champion.
Legacy Unlocked. When you're locked out of your vehicle, can't get in your car, call Legacy. Serving West Palm Beach and surrounding cities. That's area code 229-630-7615. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you been denied disability, social security, or custodianship of your children? Call Antonio Williams. He has the knowledge and experience to fight the government on your behalf. Let him represent you. That's Antonio Williams, your non-legal attorney consultant.
Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at www.justintimeaccessories. Just in Time Accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out. Just in Time Accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at
Pastor June Murder Mysteries by Reverend Lee M. Sapp, Christian fiction for grown folks. The novel series revolves around the day-to-day life of June Harris, pastor of St. Mark Church and former homicide detective. The series exposes the realistic joys and challenges of her life as a pastor and her relationships with family, friends, and community, and how they all intertwine with her gift for solving murder mysteries. Ministry is what she loves. Solving murder is what she does.
Good evening. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Boy, do we have an awesome show for you tonight. Get in here. Get in here. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. It costs you nothing to subscribe. We're on our road to 30,000 subscribers. We can't do it without you. Statistics show that about 86% of our viewers are not yet subscribers. So you keep coming over here, you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It ain't costing you nothing. So what you waiting for? We'll wait. Go ahead and hit it. Subscribe. And when you hit the subscribe button, click the bell So that way you'll be notified every time we go live or we post any information on this channel. And of course, hit the thumbs up, which is the like button. It lets us know and YouTube know that you enjoy what you're seeing over here. And then they will then share our material with other people with similar interests as yours. And of course, comment below. If you comment, we'll read your comments loud, live, and on the air. And of course, they say sharing is caring. So go ahead and share this on your social media so that your friends and family can know what's going on over here on the ATL show. This is the ATL show brought to you by the Anthony Brown Show. I'm joined tonight by none other than the most juiciest, roundest, like an air balloon. Like, oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. That must be a rap guy's girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Baby God back. Bum, 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 bum. None other than Miss Juicy Cake.
Blessing.
What's going on, Juicy Cakes?
Just saying juicy. How are you?
Okay.
How was your day today?
My day has been crazy. It's been busy. It's been busy. It's been busy. We're 3 minutes late tonight, unfortunately. But, because of me, I do apologize. But I had a customer, I had a client, so I had to get, not get rid of, but assist them, and then jump online.
But you had to make that money.
Yes,
Yes.
Definitely. And the coins are always nice, and preferably the ones that fold and not jingle.
Right. I was saying you was just grinding until it was time to shine.
Hello. Words to live by.
Yes. So they are
okay. And of course, I can't do this show without my brother, my right hand, my left hand. Although he's a pain in my neck, my back, and my tracks, but I wouldn't do it without him. None other than Legacy the Great.
Hey, Legacy.
Hey, Kate. Tony.
Yes, sir.
You seen my message because I know Juice has seen it.
I saw the message, and I'm so proud of you.
I'm asleep now.
Yes, you're sleepwalking, and I appreciate it.
You know what?
Hey, Donisha.
That was from you.
Kate, I'm tired of you in that damn car.
Listen.
God. Tony, there's no more longer Legacy in the street. It's Juicy in the car.
And Donovan.
I thought I was not gonna be in the car this time. What's up, Tony? And said, "What's up, Tony?"
What's up, Ann?
Angela, Legacy, and I said, "What's up?" back to you.
Well, we have a very interesting show for you guys tonight. We have some great topics, things to cover. We don't plan to be in front of you long, but we definitely plan to be in front of you strong.
Very strong and long.
You once again, you're nasty. And you been cooking lately? That 30-weight gravy.
You know what, Tony?
Yes, sir.
You know when I'm in town, we do get some special services, and we got 2 chefs that we tend to, go between.
Right.
And we appreciate both of their tantalizing chefry.
Right.
Both of them are bakers, and both of them make stuff from scratch. But what I want to know is, when are we going back, or when are you going to find out if that lady's restaurant is open?
It is not. I did call. It is not right now. So I will definitely keep you informed.
Because I mean,
Me and Donisha ate good. I know all
Angela
Donisha
said
food,
ate good.
all Donisha food go to her booty.
not in the booty.
It's Donisha's mom.
Tony,
Juice, is that the secret cake?
look, I'm about to say Tony like booty today.
So Donisha might
Tony
need.
booty.
Cake, is that the secret that's in your ingredient?
Listen, it must be. It
But I
must
need you. Juicy got that vegan booty.
talk about
Juicy,
mom. Why you always making gravy? Listen, from scratch.
Of course, she make it from scratch.
Does it make you thick?
hey, let me ask y'all a question right quick because I know this is my favorite. Do gravy taste better over rice or over grits?
Grits.
Both.
That's not how we do this. That's not how that goes.
And not just regular grits, but some cheese grits.
So you taking grits, Tony?
I say both.
But we not Tony ain't replied in. Kate.
Okay. I never had gravy on grits.
Oh, she got a couple. So you ain't ate at no Mr. Hess then. You ain't ate from Mr. Hess.
You know what? When I ate with Mr. Hess, I didn't have gravy because I only ate from Mr. Hess the salmon croquette.
You see what she say? Yes, that 30 weight gravy. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a gravy person on potatoes.
Listen, Kate. Mr. Hess will make you commit suicide.
Well, he got some good food. When Tony be posting it, I be like, that's Mr. Hess plate right there. And I ain't ate his plate. I ain't ate his food since
you won't be. You won't ever get a chance to eat Mr. Hess food because Mr. Hess ain't going vegan.
But I haven't ate his food since 2010.
Yeah.
The last time I had anything from Mr. Hess was in 2010.
Okay, let me tell you something. Tony will tell you what is my plate from Mr. Hess every time, Tony?
Cheese grits with gravy, smothered pork chop, eggs, and either toast or biscuit. And the Arizona tea.
Oh, that's in the morning. Listen, Kate, that is why I've gone from 217 to 196 because it ain't no goddamn Mr. Hess around.
Okay.
Oh, also, it ain't a tail round and it ain't a Jeanette round. See, exactly. them three combinations make you fat as fuck. Not just fat,
make you
as
thick.
Fuck.
Make you thick.
As fat as fuck.
As fuck, yes.
Well, my excuse of picking up all that weight that you lost was this daggone
another chef on here that you need to try is the one that's in the comment section, Angela.
Okay.
Donisha mama.
Yeah.
I remember one time, and let me tell you, that's my friend girl. I'm best friend, love her dearly. How about one time I told Ann, I said, Ann, next time you cook, bring me a plate. She said, okay. Let me tell you what she did. Y'all can be blown away. She called me and said, you home? I said, yeah. She said, okay, I'll be there in about an hour. I said, all right. You know those serving pans that you serve the food out of?
Yeah.
She made like a whole pan macaroni and cheese, a whole pan rice, a whole pan, I think it was turnips or cabbage, a whole pan of baked chicken and smothered chicken. I mean, she brought whole pans.
Right.
She didn't bring me a plate. She was feeding the multitude. It was so much
Yeah,
food.
cause at that time you were like 3 people.
We'll be back after this commercial. This motherfucker be trying.
They weren't loyal to you. They were loyal to the opportunity. And a person who does not understand the value of loyalty will never understand the damage of betrayal. This is how we get hurt. We confuse loyalty with attachments. There is a massive difference with somebody who is assigned to you versus someone who's attached to you. Somebody who is assigned to you helps you complete tasks. But those who are attached to you only want to benefit from the task that you have completed. They don't view you as a person. They view you as a purse. People don't abandon what they want. They abandon what they were using. But I'm loyal. I'm a rider. Everybody is willing to ride while you're in the yacht. But who is going to row with you in a crisis? Loyalty does not require lights or eyes because it is a heart posture. It should not require my presence for you to be loyal. Loyalty is when you have my back behind my back.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Juicy, where you at?
Home Depot. My favorite store.
I just think that she just goddamn go shopping so people can see that she got a car again and that she got some money and that and she like being outside at night. She a street walker.
She's all the women independent. Throw your hands up at me. All the mamas clocking dollars.
No.
Really?
Yes, that's a theme song from Destiny's Child.
So I'm bringing the paint to Home Depot for them to shake it so I can paint tonight.
You can shake. You can use a stir stick.
No, it's been sitting for a little while, so it need to get in that machine and get shook. Angela said, yes, that's what I made, gravy with pork chops and mashed potatoes. Ooh. See, I like gravy over my smothered cauliflower and mushrooms with some grilled onions. Y'all making me hungry and I ain't ate dinner yet.
Miss Angela, which one do you feel is better? Darnisha, Chantel, Tay, Kamal, ATL family, reply. Which one do you think is gravy is better with? Grits, mashed potatoes, or rice. Now I'm pretty sure we all like some of us may like all three, but for me, ain't nothing like some hot grits and like Miss Angela said, some 30 weight gravy. You almost don't have to add no meat with that because the gravy alone gives the grits a flavor as if you're biting a piece of chicken or pork chop in every scoop.
I have hold on, let me finish typing it. Okay. Question of the day. While we waiting for the viewers to respond, Chantel said rice.
Figured that.
Chantel, I bet you thick.
Why you figure she like gravy on her rice? Why you like gravy on your grits?
Because she just said rice.
No, I just explained it.
It's better with all three, but with grits better. I'm gonna have to.
God damn it! I know it. God damn it.
Okay, so what else you eat with your gravy with your grits? Hey, Tayama, how you doing?
Well, welcome, Light Bright. Tyson the mama.
Hey. Why you coming for me, Tony?
So you like grits? You like gravy on your grits or your rice?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I like gravy on my rice because I
Have you
got
ever?
cheese in my grits.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Have you ever had gravy in your grits?
Nah,
Yeah.
Sit
What
down
else you eat
somewhere.
with that?
I'm from South Florida.
Yeah, we real southern.
And
Y'all y'all
y'all ain't that southern.
y'all geechee.
What's southern than Geechee?
No, you're geechee.
No, Geechee like rice.
No, geechee like grits.
No, my uncle my pops who just died is a Geechee.
And he
And
like rice.
everything he eat with rice.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm
Glad
talking
you
about
could join us here, just in time for the question of the day.
Okay, we ready.
Okay.
Question of the day: when eating grits, do you use salt and pepper or sugar?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. What type of question is this?
salt and pepper.
My kids put syrup on their grits.
They might well put a spoonful of sugar.
I don't let them use sugar. You know, we can't have no sugar in the house. That's poison. He ain't taking me to jail. Now, if they knocked on my door talking about the child protective services, if I had sugar, I would be understanding. Hot
Hot sauce,
sauce.
baby! Hot sauce, baby! Yeah! Ooh!
Hot
What
sauce
And
she
on
say?
what?
What
and
she say?
and
On
stop your
what?
shit, man. You starting something.
What she say?
Hot sauce on what?
What you want hot sauce? What you put hot sauce on? And
Everything.
Now I can
you
put
know,
hot sauce on
when
Do
some of
you
you
put hot
put
everything,
sauce
salt
but
and pepper on
grits.
your grits or sugar?
They talking about salt and
Okay.
pepper.
And I'm talking to somebody from South Carolina.
And
What
what they
what
say?
you put on your grits, Nadia? Sugar or salt and pepper? She say she put sugar.
oh
Ah!
boy.
What happened?
But listen,
She say that's what they do in Indiana.
They
they
like
do.
kettle grits.
But
They like
listen,
kettle
that
corn
they
grits.
also those type of people that eat grits like that I find some of them people like to eat like cream of wheat.
But
Yes,
I like cream of wheat,
I hate it.
I love cream of
especially
wheat.
when it
Cream
be
of wheat,
getting kind of cold and
oatmeal.
get all chunky.
That's the purpose for grits.
You know, when I started eating grits was because my ex-husband was like, "It's not fair. The kids won't ever get to eat a grit because you don't eat grits." I didn't know what a grit was. I wouldn't eat a grit because I didn't know what a grit was. But I started eating grits in like 2005, 2005.
Juicy, you sure you black? Cause you from Florida. You sure you're black?
She told you where she lived
I
at.
think no. I think she's like native Indian. You still a sister, but you another sister. Cause
Her other
it's a
sister.
lot of stuff that Juicy, you from South Florida. What's wrong with
Juicy say,
you?
I
Make
had
it
you mean
never
before
to
you make
had
it. Don't
grits
even
and
tell that to
fried
nobody.
fish. I had
cake
never
you
had grits and shrimp.
oh God.
Yeah, holler.
Your life was horrible.
Mm-mm.
For real. I'm about to go put your mama in timeout.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, you mean to tell me cake mama and daddy never gave him grits?
So you know the
Mm,
movie My Cousin Vinny? That's as
Yes.
much as we knew
mm-hmm.
about the grit. When he be like, "What's a grit?" That's all we knew about grits. What's a grit? See, when we learned what grits, my mama don't feed us grits. She would not do it. She eat it now. She do now, but then she wouldn't.
Let me.
Listen.
She felt that was a poor man meal.
Yes.
Well, I'm
And
poor as shit
Grits
because
was
I love
hey
me some
look,
grits.
grits was made for people that couldn't afford the whole grain of rice.
Well,
It's a
I,
white comedian
I
that
turned out
says that.
okay.
And
Tell
Let
that's
me
mama
tell
I
you, it's a
turned out
white
okay.
comedian that joke about that. He talking about, man, my family was so poor. My mama used to grind up the rice and we had grits every night because she wasn't doing the whole grain of rice. So he say, my mama made grits. I was rolling.
that does a grits are one of the cheapest. And say, oh my
Yeah, that's what he
God.
was trying to say. He was trying to say his mama was so cheap she would not let them eat a whole grain, so she grinded that shit up to grits. He said, "My
Mm.
mama invented grits. She was so cheap." Hey,
But my mom was that way. She wouldn't even make like some of like my grandma used to make like potato cakes. I ain't never had potato cakes.
Mm.
But my mama was like that we had to eat that because we ain't had no money, but we not eating potato cakes. And I like potato bread.
I like potato cakes.
Ah. Mm-mm.
let me tell you, the black girl in me gotta go sit down again. I never had it. Never
Mm-mm.
had potato cake.
Mm-mm.
See,
I
Let me
don't even
Up
like
South,
I
hey
don't
look,
even
South Carolina
Thelma,
getting in on me.
Thelma, I don't even eat potato bread because I don't want nothing like a potato pie that don't have the crust at the bottom.
Let me tell y'all, these people want me to eat spaghetti with fish.
no,
Mm.
I told them
Don't do
I'm
it.
from Florida. I'm
That's
they
the
do
from
same.
that in
Florida.
Kansas.
I can't do that.
They eat chili with cinnamon rolls.
Chicago, it's a Chicago thing.
Yeah, they did it in Texas too, because Donnell was talking about it.
They do it in New York. That's where it came from, New York.
Get it?
Listen, my brother's wife, that is what she likes to make. I'm like, spaghetti with fish. Okay, I eat the spaghetti, hold the fish. Or
Yeah,
I'll eat
hold
the
it.
fish, hold the
Hold the spaghetti.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
She
not
like,
together.
no, but you gotta try it. The Florida in me just won't let me do it.
Mm-mm.
It just won't let me do it.
Mm.
We had that conversation for like 20 years.
Let
So
me
I
ask y'all
killed
this.
all that. Hey, look, I killed all that. I said, let me make y'all some lasagna.
Let me ask y'all this question. Is there anything that you have never or would never tell your ex?
What?
Is there something that you have never told your ex? Now that you're an ex, you can say it now on the air. Is there anything a secret that you kept from your ex, and now that they're ex, you want to reveal it now?
Mm-mm.
Crossing me as a bitch. God get you full throttle.
Chantel, I must be a
I don't
professional
know.
shopper.
I just, I told
But
you.
no.
I told you.
Okay, the reason why I asked that question is because check this out. I have a video of a young lady. They asked her the question: is there anything that she's never told her ex? And
Oh God.
she reveals it here.
What is one thing that you've never told your ex?
That I cheated on him. But I'll say it now.
How many times did you cheat on him?
One time I cheated on him when he went to the barbershop to get a lining. One of my clients hit me up like, I want you to come real quick. I got $1,000 for you. And I'm like, shit. Cool. Just drop this off. Went, made that money real quick, 10 minutes, and I was back by the time before he was done getting his lining.
Did you pay? Did you pay for his haircut?
No. Sure didn't. That felt good saying.
Juicy, what was that look about, Jude?
Somebody paid her $1,000 for some throat.
I mean,
See,
you gotta grind until you shine.
I can't.
Hey, Veronica.
Hey, Miss Veronica, listen. I'm not gonna even reply on it, but this dude probably got back in the car and gave her a kiss.
Right.
But what
I
I'm
was
showing you
thinking the
is
same effing thing.
the nature of the nastiness, and this is what I always be trying to show you, Kate, that because you don't
Here we
look
go
for
with the
certain type
bull shit.
that
Right.
because you don't go look to see the type of stuff that I be telling you. I'm glad Tony has started to go grab this stuff because no, it may not be within the 35, 40-year woman or better that they're doing it and living like this on a rampant, but I'm telling you that this is the new life for women. This woman said she had a whole man Look at the dude looking in the camera as you walk by. I guess that you got your earpiece in. Oh, so he definitely heard. This woman got a whole man. She taking her dude to the barbershop. Somebody texted or called her and said, I want to see if I can get this at the back of your throat muscle.
Yes.
Let me tell you, but she said her client. So she's an escort or something. She called this person her client.
No, she but that's what people call, that's the new age thing as sugar daddy and stuff like that. That's the new word.
Nah, your sugar daddy is your sugar daddy. Your
word.
spiker is your spiker belly. Your client, I ain't never heard that.
No, but I have.
No,
so I'm telling
I
you
never
because I
heard
watch
client.
these all the time. I won't get into the debate what's the new name.
She might be a massage therapist. She might be a massage therapist, so that's her
period.
client.
But what I'm saying is, this is the new thing. Well, it ain't a new thing, but look at Kate. But she done went and made this plan to go gargle dick for $1,000. It could have been 100, but you know we on TV, we being recorded, so we got to make it look like it was worth it.
Right.
And then on top of that, the lady asked her, "Well, I mean, did you at least pay the $40 for the man haircut?" And she said no.
That part right there is what got me. Why you ain't hook brother up?
Because she hooked him up with some dick in his mouth.
Let me tell you, she probably say she ain't had no money when he left. So how you just would have got this money? So you got to explain certain shit. I'm just saying.
Right. So then you got to keep it to yourself that you got money, because if he know you got money, now you got to explain how you got money. I feel you on that. Man, people that I'm glad I'm just so honest and I ain't got to worry about stuff like that. Listen, bruh, I'm about to go over there and get this money. Got to grind till you shine.
Now, mind you, if a man don't really got that type of love for you, he gonna tell you, baby, go on here, let's go out there and get that money, baby. Let him put it at the back of your tonsil muscle and let him release in the back of your drink box. But for the woman that he loved,
why you so damn vulgar?
Get this money, I know you ain't you as much cursing as you do.
You just tame tonight.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna trigger
because I'm with the family.
Yeah, I'm gonna trigger in a minute. But yeah, I mean, and then to be, it's crazy because there is no shame anymore. And I ain't saying she should be shamed for what she made a conscious decision to go do, but to be on the screen and saying, "Hey, this is what I did to my ex." But let's, just like we looking at it now, what if her now man is looking at this too now?
But with the way she dressed, it looked like her now man is down with the shits.
See what I'm talking about? So that's, I mean, but that's because he don't give a shit about it. Long as that pussy keep a heartbeat in it, and it can keep crushing down on it, and she keep drinking the milk.
Oh Lord,
I wouldn't care either.
Okay, well, hey, look, how quick she say she was bite. You know what? I'm done. Hey, look, I'm done, and I'm finna put myself in timeout.
She had got a whole 1,000. What did she do?
Boy, she got paid what, $100 a minute?
What did she do?
Listen, that's crazy.
Type of grinding.
That is nasty.
When I saw that, Tony,
y'all, my niece gonna be 500 pounds. She said a smoothie is not a meal.
Who, LaByra?
They down there with Tony. No, this is my brother's daughter.
Oh,
a smoothie is not a meal?
Yeah, child. He must live next door.
Tell her add some granola to it.
Who must live next door?
No, Chantel is replying back to the about the girl leaving and coming back in 10 minutes.
She must live next door. She ain't have to go too
Child.
far.
Man, little mama say she was back in 10 minutes
Now the
before his
dude,
hair was done. Before a lineup was done.
They met somewhere.
I want to know what she and dude car.
Yeah, cause I would have cause when out of
Cause she said she dropped them off. Oh, I want to be detective.
No, it's not even that. It's to the point. She said she got $1,000 for 10 minutes.
She been getting money with him though.
That dude, he wanted some head bad for $1,000.
He need to look. He need to log on to Pornhub or something.
No, he need go to Walmart because, like I said, the going rate is $40 for a cell phone bill.
And that's for the whole pussy hole.
Put in time out.
And that's for the whole pussy hole.
$40.
Look, I was told it ain't even 40 no more.
Pay that Metro bill.
Listen, you pay that Metro bill, you probably can beat that box up for about a good month because you showed that you care. You want to contact her.
Yes, you made it possible.
Yes. Yeah.
Damn, it used to be nails and toes.
For real.
Damn, that shit done dropped.
So that nails and toes done went to damn near $200.
Exactly.
So cell phone bill and we can communicate. And your throat loose and your body tight. I know.
Boy, y'all niggas doing it big out there, boy.
Nigga said, thank God for the pandemic because most of the nail salons closed down after the pandemic. So they went to $40 cell phone bill.
Hey, Kate, I got a question. You have hit every aisle wherever you are at tonight.
Home Depot.
There's no, ain't no, come on, God, get something.
I have the bottoms for my plants, for my herbs, and another one for my larger pot. And I got the tape that I needed so I could paint. And I got my paint.
Okay, Juicy. Now the next thing you gotta tell him, give you his card number. So you can put it on your phone to do Apple Pay.
God.
Right. Especially since they so concerned.
I'm always concerned about you, Kate.
I love you and I thank you so very much.
I love you too. I'm concerned about you, Tay. I'm gonna get your ass out them streets.
I'm not in the streets.
You home?
It's just my brother. No, I'm at my brother's house.
Oh, okay.
My brother's house got more kids than I got.
Oh goodness!
I thought about it when I saw this video here. I thought about my friend Angela, because Angela's a nurse, and can you imagine being in the hospital? You on the stretcher, dying, need help, need medical attention, and these bitches cut up. Check this out.
No, actually, you come in at me.
I was standing right here.
Okay, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
I was standing right here. You got shit on me, baby.
I would feel safe and secure with the one that's like, what is your deal? I feel safe with her.
The thing is, Tony,
they arguing, your blood pressure went up and you done went into a coma.
Not me. That's gonna relax me. She real hot. She go. Hey, look. She gonna stitch my ass back up real quick. So she gonna handle it.
Yeah, that's exactly what she about to do. I'm sorry.
Black women are the shit. Listen, the madder black women get, the better it gets. Like, it don't matter what it is. You get a black woman mad, whatever she did before, she gonna do it 4 times better.
But
I'm gonna trust my sisters with my life.
But the thing is, Tony, this happens all the time in ERs and stuff. Because, but you know, it's just, I don't know if it's the person who laying in the goddamn gurney, or something. Why is there always a goddamn camera? We can catch everything black people do. We can catch damn near everything the police do and the Karens. How is it that we always turn to our goddamn camera?
Let me tell y'all, I seen a Karen today. I'm in Lexington, South Carolina. I seen a Karen try this lady with her. She had a teenage daughter and like a 8-year-old
I hope
son.
you keep your ass in the house while you there, because I don't want a Karen to run up to you.
Okay.
Baby, let me tell you, I stood there and I waited with the lady till the police got there. This lady swore up and down this lady's son, which was like the 8-year-old, had to have took her phone off the counter because she came right back in and they was the ones at the counter when she left there. And she wanted this lady's son to let her check his pockets. Then she went further to say she want to check the lady's purse.
So what happened when the police got there?
When the police got there, basically the lady like basically was at the door and then the manager was like, ma'am, did you see a phone and blah blah blah. The manager telling her, I can't move, I can't tell her to give you anything. The police was there instantly though. But this lady was persistent. She wanted the police to go in their purse.
So did they ever find the phone?
Then let me tell you, then a white girl wound up coming out like she works for Publix. They found her phone. Ask me, did this bitch try to apologize to this lady or her children?
Of course not.
Oh, okay. But she did thank the little white girl for finding her phone.
Yo, you should have recorded all that and we had it on the show tonight.
One.
Let me tell you, I'm 40. It is I really don't be thinking to record. Even my mom them say you should have been recording. I was like, for one, I ain't even have my phone because I was dashing in and dashing out. So I would have had to go out in the hot ass sun to go get the phone to come back into the supermarket.
Just get one.
You should have a phone next to the gun.
I ain't had no gun on me.
I thought the
So
gun
nothing
stay
wasn't
on.
in them titties.
No, you cannot drive 3 states without calling,
Yeah,
verifying
that's
that you're
right.
going through these states
That's
and all
right.
the rest of that.
Customer needs
Uh-uh.
assistance in self-checkout.
I'm only moving 2 people down with me. That's it. Mm-mm. You trying to get me in prison, Tony. Don't fall for this new gun law, people.
Okay.
So they trying to get me.
Wow. Let me ask you this. It is just a general question because I don't want to fall for the okie doke. If you're going out to a dinner to a nice, expensive, exquisite restaurant, and of course everybody's tab is going to be slightly
Please,
different.
would you like an
Let's say
egg?
Juicy have Brussels sprouts, and Legacy have a whole smothered pork chop with rice and gravy, and vegetables. You know, and then I have my chicken salad and a diet coke. So of course everybody, and then Tam will have a steak.
Sound about right to me. With a side of shrimp and
And
like saying, bougie bitch. Yeah, huh.
so now everybody's tab, of course, is different in dollar amount. So at the end of the night, we all come, okay, we're gonna split it equally. You think that's fair?
Yes, if you're friends and you're going out to eat together. If it's already like
But just,
predetermined,
but just your portion of the food only costs a
I
dollar,
know mine was just Brussels sprouts.
right?
But that's why I said if we're friends and we already know we going out together to have a good time, then we going out to have a good time. But if we already know I'm going to eat, you going to eat, then it should already be known. I'm spending 20 because I got 20. I'm eating for 20. I, I don't think friends should put that stipulation unless it's done ahead of time before the dinner, not after the dinner.
But here's a family, or here's some friends that went out to dinner for this young lady's birthday. The bill was $4,200.
You know what? I don't know who I'm going to wash the dishes. I'm going to wash the
Right.
dishes.
And
I'm going to wash the dishes.
And this
I
is how it
saw
ended.
that.
Only paying for what's on the check. I'm not splitting the bill, shawty. That's crazy. You expect us to split the bill? You got lamb chop. You got steak. You got some other. Look at all that. Look at what all they got. And they talking about splitting the bill. What did you come out for? What did you come out for? We come together. I'm saying so again. My thing is, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing way too much. We didn't order all that. But when I'm
If y'all doing too much, Shawty, you doing too much. I ain't order all that.
Yeah, and so some people will come, they ain't got no money, and they order all lobster tail and stuff like that. Then that's like So she should have had a dinner party. She should have a certain amount already said that this is what I'm paying for my party. Y'all got the rest, or
Listen. At that price, I'm going to go bust them dishes for y'all. Okay. So for what? Listen, every man for themselves at that point. Ma'am, could I get a bill for me?
I want to know what restaurant are y'all at where your bill is at. I mean,
If we do a dinner party at Rain Dancer, you guaranteed that's gonna Rain Dance off of
I know you
Palm
Palm
Beach
Beach Lakes.
Lakes,
hey, done now,
baby.
Okeechobee Steakhouse.
They got me on the whim. Let me tell you how they get you that legacy. Nothing has like when you get the menu,
No
there
price.
is no price on there.
Tony, what will
Yes,
Legacy ask?
the price.
But
I don't know
listen,
how people. I don't know how people even go and do stuff like that. Anyway, that's foolishness.
But the thing
let
is,
me
You
help you.
when you
Let me
go
tell y'all.
to restaurants, you
Go ahead.
knowing that's how this restaurant is. My favorite restaurant is Elizabeth's Gone Raw. For sampling, it's $80 for me to sample some food. If I want an appetizer, $30. For me and my daughter to go, I know I got to spend $300. Just us.
I ain't
Rain
that
Dancer.
hungry. I ain't that hungry.
Listen, me and Wick, this was like when we first started dating type thing. I was like, I want to go there. Bro, when they came back with that thing, thank God I have the father that I have. A sister was good. That bill was damn near $700.
Okeechobee Steakhouse is the same way. And so they offer for your birthday, you can
And
come.
no, we did not go crazy. Let's be clear. At Rain Dancer, we did not go crazy. It was just they said the salad, they bring out the bread. Me, I don't remember what I had, but it was just a regular meal. Cause you know you still trying to be cute when you first meet a nigga. Now I eat you out of house at home, play with you. Yeah. So you don't see the price. And in my mind, I don't know if I was didn't want to ask what's the price, but honey, you'll be about to die.
And I would say rain dancers are gonna stretch your pockets. But see, I'm the type of person when me and like for example, when me and Legacy go out to eat, and I've told this to Legacy many a times, and he can verify. I'm the motherfucker be like, I don't give a fuck what it costs. If I want it, I'm gonna get it. Period. If I go out and
And why
let's say me and
and
Let
why
tell
me
you
tell you,
saying
I'm
that,
okay with that.
Tony? And
I'm
why you
okay with
saying
that.
that?
But getting hit
What?
across the head for a steak I could have cooked.
But Tony, when you why you saying that? What Legacy doing to the waitress?
asking her the price.
Tell me that goddamn price.
You don't want me to tell you what you're doing to the waitress because I went to the restaurant with you.
Yeah, you know.
Question though,
This fool is a lot to deal with, y'all. Y'all see this man come in your restaurant
Run.
and politely hand his
Tony,
ass over to
Tony,
anybody but yourself.
what lesson have I taught you and shown you when you go to when you go? I don't care what restaurant. What is my favorite word when I'm finna get ready to pay? Make sure it's what?
What?
Fresh.
Fresh. Yes.
Nothing I get from a restaurant. You won't give me a hamburger off a grill that ain't just came off of it. I'll drop it fresh.
What if when you went and you asked them what the price is, he trying to get the waitress number, and then they tell you this steak is market value in the market. When this cow was slaughtered was $100 an ounce. So this porterhouse will cost you $250. You gonna make
I don't want it.
What if that's the cheapest thing they got? You just not gonna eat?
Listen, this ain't the restaurant for me.
Legacy, I'm good with this. Bro.
Matter of fact, tell me how much this ice in this drink costed me. Because that's probably what I'm paying for. Because I don't want nothing in this motherfucker. Nothing.
Let me go ahead and get ready to bust these suds, because Legacy gonna have me watching this.
I'm telling you, I ain't going nowhere and don't know what the damn price is.
Turn right on 4th Northeast.
Issues.
There are a lot of high restaurants that aren't even 5, they're 8-star. And this is how they are. So when you go to them, when you're invited, the person who invited you should already give you pre-warning. Like if I tell someone where they ask where I want to go, I like look at the restaurant ahead of time. You are already aware. This is what it's gonna cost. This is what the menu look like.
Let me tell you something, Kate. If a woman told me I want to go to Reindeer or that restaurant you talking about,
Rain Dancer.
Rain Dancer. She has to understand the little small print at the bottom of that check. That's it. That you have to already know that eating this steak means you eat dick and take dick. That's what that means. It don't mean I like you a lot. It don't mean I love you.
I agree with Legacy.
That if you eat in one of them shrimp, them ate that large shrimp for $40, that one large shrimp for $40.
Each shrimp is $8.
Yeah, if you take one scoop of that $12 soup and what they call it, knee squash salad. If you take any bite of that, and then on top of that, thought you got some dessert. Not only do you take D, you drinking milk, and we saving some for later. And don't you dare think you finna buy a $50 goddamn drink. We drinking water at this hole.
What you mean? 50? There is no $50 drink at Rain Dancer. Please Google their menu.
Yeah, what happened was you rented.
That's why I said I agree with you. Shit. You done paid somebody mortgage in her stomach.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
I gotta go.
I gotta
go move all that furniture.
You just leased your vagina hole line for the rest of this month.
Look, I had met this guy. He from Boynton, and we went to Christopher's. I wanted a smoothie and a cookie, and the smoothie was $20, and the cookie was like $12. And this dude had a fit about, oh my God, only for you will somebody buy a $20 smoothie. I mean, he put on a whole show in front of these people.
I would have left him right now.
What I'm trying to figure out is, what was so special about this goddamn smoothie that it had to cost $20?
It had cacao in it. It had ashwagandha in it. So it had a lot of great herbs and supplements in it that it was a powerhouse.
So all the stuff that was gonna make your vagina moist and juicy later on this afternoon, that now he want to sample it and won't get to sample it because he's fucking with Keiko Teama. And so now he's just letting you know it's not a problem, but I need a sample.
Well, you know what? Get into that lane. You should have kept buying the smoothies, and over time, maybe been able to sample some of the milkshake. You're lost for complaining.
You is so crazy, Juicy.
Somebody else gonna want to buy me a smoothie.
I just know
Man.
the smoothie would have been cool. That's not a problem. But you ain't walking me in no rain dance. They tell me that it's $100 an ounce for a steak that I'm gonna shit out later.
Man, when
All I can tell you is you gonna die.
Okeechobee Steakhouse, when they came out, and we don't eat steak. We weren't even there for the steak. I just took they give you a free steak dinner for your birthday. And so I'm like, let me take my mom for her birthday. And they brought out this big old platter. And which way would you like your meat? And all these different cuts of steak. And I'm like, what's the going price of it? The cheapest steak on that platter was $100 for a steak. And I was just like, oh my, okay, I'm glad I'm a vegan. Let me get a salad.
Okay.
But even at those restaurants, they'll take a head of iceberg lettuce, and this is what it was. It called it a wedge. Cut it in four. So a wedge chunk of iceberg lettuce, no nutritional value. Drizzle some dressing on it, and a splash of like herbs and salad. $40.
But because I think Tony used to say, and Donovan was saying it a lot the other night, prestige of, oh, I'm sitting in reindeer, oh, I'm sitting in Cheesecake Factory, oh, I'm sitting in listen, let's go buy us a bunch of steaks with this money that we about to do, use it here, put some of it in the deep freezer where we can go and revisit these moments a few times throughout the next few months. Other than me saying, and we can go by and take pictures at Rain Dance and say we was there.
Right. Now, I will say, one of the things too, for me, when I eat at some places that are high end, it's a matter of the quality. Like, if I know that restaurant's gonna serve me organic vegetables versus just giving me a broccoli that ain't organic, I'll pay more because the food quality is better, and I know I'm getting what I'm paying for because I know the value of it. But if not, I'm not. I'm okay. I'll pass.
All right, Tony, let's move.
Turn left on this.
That's drones. Drones are being currently tested in certain areas to be able to fly and put out fires.
The purpose of that, the purpose of those tests are for you to be able to, they use sneaky ways of being able to get certain things approved. Let's show the safety net of why we need to be approved to fly these things around. And then once people, oh, okay, that's good, and you done gave the okay for having them there, then they attach other things to that one thing that you gave, like invasion of your privacy, the drones flying around with infrared stuff that can see through your home, and night vision to be able to see and collect and count how many people are in your house.
So, in Virginia, they are announcing that they have this program you can sign up for, notify government activity where they're flying helicopters and planes at low heights for the same thing you were speaking of, Legacy. And it's I agree with you too. It's like they give us these reasons to make it seem like this is what it's going to be good and used for, but behind it there are other measures. And we gotta stop it. We gotta stop being shit. Cause how much water can a drone hold?
Not a lot.
Well, the drone is not necessarily holding the water. There's a hose. It's specifically used for high-rise buildings that the ladders can't reach, and where the ones that the firemen are just basically just watching it burn because they can't do anything because it's too high. So in this case, they're attaching a hose to the drone, and then the drone goes up as high as possible and put out the fire.
Well, how about this? How about when you know that you're building skyscrapers and buildings that firefighters and rescue helicopters have to come out and do all of this? How about make these people who can afford to build skyscrapers put in new technology, things that can some type of foam that can douse and that can circumvent the smoke from inside, because there are different types of things they got that smother out fire. That if you look at when they're putting out forest fires, nobody's going up in there in the forest fire as deep. They have helicopters that come out and douse the fire with this certain type of chemical that once it's there, it starts to put out the fire. Stop allowing these billionaire tycoons to build stuff at bare minimum rate, but then when certain things happen to those buildings, you want to use up all of the citizens' resources to either help rebuild this doggone building, or the insurance company that's supposed to be able to, that allows you to be able to be able to rent out this building as hotels and office spaces. They should require you to have certain types of things that just in case a fire break out, that you will have a better chance of fighting the fire from within than from without. Because I don't really know too many major buildings that have caught on fire and burnt down unless it was somewhere entrapped within a forest fire or in the pathway of a forest fire. So with that devastation, then you already know that it ain't a goddamn thing you can do with the drone or with the goddamn firefighter. It's just all of a way of them being able to get us comfortable with them surveillancing you more and more and more through the sky, from the satellites, this thing, and through your video game systems and your phones that are already in your home. So you can't just come out and say, "Oh, this is what we're gonna do." American people will feel like you're invading their privacy. But when you attach it to safety, just like they invaded you with Homeland Security. Oh, we need to be able to do this and put it up on the Homeland Security Act. And now they can invade your privacy damn near anytime they want to. But we're doing it all in the name of safety for the American people.
Right.
And guess what the American people said? Yay, let's do it. We don't want another 9/11. Well, you can have another 9/11 at any time when your president and other people say it's okay to run a goddamn plane into a goddamn building.
Well, I want to chime in on that. But we have a right and a way to change things. And we've got a great candidate running for the green, is it go green? What's the green? Like Democrat, Republican, and Green Party. Y'all know about the Green Party?
The Green Party would be more like a conservative independent.
Okay. So Cornel West presidency under the Green Party.
Cornel West is running for presidency.
Underneath the Green Party.
Listen, Cornel needs to sit his ass down somewhere.
Well, hold on. We can help this brother. We can support this brother.
Listen, I don't have a problem supporting a brother who really does something, because he really don't. He just talk a lot.
Well, right now, Cornell might talk a lot because he's a scholar and he's a writer. So
yes, he is.
His position is in giving out the literature, the word, whether it be written or spoken. However, all he needs are those soldiers or people things that he speaks on. And that's all the president does is talk a lot. Any of these people in service in the office, all they do is talk a lot. It's us, the people, who carry it out. And we need someone with great direction and motivation to get people to do the things that need to be done, which is rising up.
KK, all of them be motivated till they get in the damn seat, and then once they there, they don't do what they supposed to do or what they promised to do. Tony,
what you doing? Fighting flies, Kate?
No, see in DC, you be driving down the road and I was telling them we gonna park right here.
Oh, I'm like, what is she doing?
Put your flashes on and let them go around you.
Okay. Well, yeah, but back to the Green Party. I never heard of that.
Because nobody who ever sat in that position of an independent or conservative have ever won.
Right. They don't. They don't usually get selected and voted in past the
primaries.
The primaries. We get stuck on just Democratic or Republican. However, we have a chance to overdo.
Well, I mean, he can't do no worse than what's done already been done. So I mean, but I would have to hear more of his reasoning of his foreign policy, how he feel about foreign policy, how he feel about different issues and things that happens within the United States to make me feel like, oh, I'll vote for him. I mean, I don't vote Republican or Democrat. I vote for the best candidate that I believe to be. And it's more or less not just about mouth and lip service. It's about their actions. And I mean, you can be a Republican and be the best person for the job if that's how I feel that I'm gonna vote, because at the end of the day, it's my vote. But I think the third party, I see it, Kate, the third party of having the Green Party, like you say, is just to shave down a certain amount of votes from the Democrat and the Republican side, so that their primary person can actually come out and win the election. That's just like if your local candidates in your city, you'll see, like sometimes you'll see. I remember Bradshaw and stuff. He was running against a black gentleman who was running for sheriff, and come to find out, Bradshaw allegedly paid for another person to put his name in the hat, so that some of the people would change their votes. Because when you're left with two, sometimes when you just don't like a person and it's only two, you tend to go with the person that you don't really know over the person that you dislike. So that's why they try to keep it with like 2 or 3 people until it gets to the main election, and now you got two. But the only person that I seen that I know when I learned that it could be 3 people was the time it was Bush, Michael Dukakis, and remember Ross Perot? Now, Ross Perot was a billionaire tycoon, had more oil than anybody that you could know almost. And he ran on several tickets for president. And he ran, I think, as an independent in the the late 80s, early 90s. And people just didn't like him, period. But because the Republican Party did not want Michael Dukakis to beat George Bush, they let him run all the way up until about election time. And do you know that all the votes that Ross Perot got would have gave Dukakis the actual win over George W. Bush?
And you know they do. Remember the movie
Who?
Bullworth?
I think I do.
They actually fought the election and they had picked somebody to run a bogus race to do just what you were saying, and they use us as petty imbeciles like that. I think so, but at the same time, we people change things and we can let them fuck with us, and then we can rise up and elect them. And once you switch the game up that they try to play and take hold of the game and take the leadership of the game, we can change some things. And what you can listen to what he said. I sent you his interview of what he's for and how he plans on doing things. And he had a lot of great points that he was touching on. It's you can look at him on YouTube. We can't show it here on the show because we're streaming on YouTube, so we can't do the YouTube thing. But you all, YouTube, running for presidency, and check him out.
Cornel West is a good gentleman. I mean, he also participates in the Black, I think it's called the Black Caucus.
Yes, he
But
does.
and I mean, and there's a lot of great Black intelligent men and women that's on those panels. But the person that could actually probably win this election hands down because is the person that will never run for presidential is Louis Farrakhan. Farrakhan could win this election hands down.
Yeah, and he because he already done got his seat.
I've always followed him, and I ended up started feeling like he was just a person of lip service too, but I did realize later on that it's probably done already been stated and said. You can do all the talking and everything you want to do out there, and nobody will never ever bother you. But the day you try to run for presidential seat, somebody will assassinate Louis Farrakhan.
Wow.
Because remember now, he's the gentleman who did the Million Man March, and 3 million people came. He's the man that also did the 10 million man march and succeeded at every level of having that many people come the way he was at. So now just imagine for some Black people that don't agree with him.
And see the thing.
Go ahead, Kate.
No, I was gonna say because of his religious background, Muslim. That'll be the one thing that will make people try to be against him.
Because we have in America we have what is called the angelical. That is a whole Christian belief of people that actually, I'm talking about, they use what is called block voting. And that's whatever direction they're going, they actually change the landscape of voting. So if you have the angelical groups and you are attending to their needs with all of their votes, it shifts the landscape of the voting process. Because if they are against you, then you've lost a lot of votes. So, yep.
Politics is confusing, but yet interesting.
Mm-hmm. But that's why most people you see that are like Cake said, scholars and different things like that, they actually fall, judges, lawyers, they actually fall into the lines of politics because they understand the language of politics, which they also understand that most citizens of America don't understand the language of law and politics. Because why would someone spend millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to become the president of the United States of America to only make about $500,000 a year? There are major perks in being part of the Senate, major perks of being part of Congress, major perks of being the president of the United States, the vice president, cabinet, chief of staff, because these positions hold power and underhanded money that is never calculated or talked about.
Look, them positions, like Hillary said, you get a whole new set of China. I would run too.
Oh Lord.
Well, Juicy, you gonna be right over there with Elijah, Louis Farrakhan. Stay your ass right over there on the ATL show, and you will live. The day cause you know they call me and you and Louis Farrakhan anti-Semitic. Yeah, we anti-Semitic. That's what they say.
They call me Juicy.
Yes.
I love everybody. I'm here for it all. But yeah, they would probably do us both that same way. Man, what's so close? Look, it's Tuesday and everything closing in.
I have a question for the ladies. Tam, are you still with us?
I'm still with you.
Yes, I'm still here. I'm still here. I was letting them do their debate chat.
Well, you need to start talking.
I'm black in America, and my vote don't mean much or nothing, so I'm not wasting my time.
I have a question for the ladies. Would you? Okay, let me paint the picture first. You're married. You're in a relationship with a young man. Do you think it's fair or right for you as a woman in the relationship to have a secret, hidden bank account? Hey, Adrian.
How are you?
No, I don't think it's right because I'll tell you straight up. I have my bank account, you have your bank account, and we have our bank account.
Yeah, I think
What's the problem?
Policy. And so I'm not for secrets. You should speak the truth and be upfront about everything. And like she just said, you could be I got mine, you got yours, and we got ours. Or I got mine, we got yours, and we got ours. However you want to word it. But you should be truthful in what you have.
Right.
Now, Tony, I know you got this video, right?
Well, check out this video.
Why do I got a bank statement in the mail with an account that I don't know nothing about?
First of all, don't come in here yelling at me about no account. I have an account to make sure I'm good. That's why the account is there.
Why are you taking money out of the account while I don't know?
You are my husband. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm not. If we were to ever get divorced, I'm not about to be out here with nothing. What are you gonna do about it?
What am I gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it? I don't care about it. I'm so serious. I'm not about to argue with you about no money.
About no money?
No, I'm not arguing.
It's just money to you, right? $22,000 is just a little bit of money to you, huh?
Well, let me, cause that ain't the whole video. So I'll give y'all the snippet of the whole video. The husband is working. The wife doesn't work. The husband, trusts his wife with the bank account and all the money that comes in from his job. So she has access to all the money. What she's doing is, yes, she's paying bills at the home where they live, but she's taking money. She went and made another account and has been filtering money from the money that the man is putting in the bank account. So she's taking the money that he
No, it is not taken. The word y'all are missing. That is stealing.
Well, yeah, it's stealing. So that's
That's
what
stealing. Plain and simple.
She's stealing the money from their account and putting it in another account that she never told him that she had. And just what happened was, one day he came home and he got to the mailbox before her and seen the bank statement which it showed. I guess it showed where the money was coming from and how it was going into the account. And she had done like Tay say, stole $22,000 from out of their regular account and put it in her account. And her answer was, I'm making sure that I'm good just in case we get a divorce. Now, this man obviously ain't nowhere near thinking on the premise of getting a divorce from his wife. So she's the one who's setting it up, but this is what took the cake. This lady told this man all of that, but she said, I'm not giving up this money. And what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it since I'm not gonna give you this money back?
Listen, she the guy, I don't know. These chicks out here off the chain. That's how I would say. I don't know where they be coming from. Who raised them? Because $2,200. If I was here, she'd be splitting.
22,000.
That's what I'm saying. 22,000. She'd be splitting something.
Let me tell you, that she's stealing. Point blank and simple. That's stealing. If you don't work for it, and it's a way that I'm thinking this money is going. Anytime you use it against something that I did not purposely tell you that's stealing. I don't care how y'all try to chop that up, that's stealing.
But listen, do you know that the bank cannot make her give it back and he can't make her give it back because her name is on the account?
Do you know she gonna give it back every time she come home?
Let be real. Let's be real. I just Cake, and I'm starting to think you a little bit like Tayama yourself. I'm starting to learn more in the last 2 years. But Tayama, I can't see, hey, bastard. So you gonna just hit my motherfucking count up like this? Juicy, I can see you planning it out a little bit differently, but it's gonna get the same result.
Let me tell you what happened to me one time. I was dating this guy, and he had stashed some weed at my house. And then this girl needed a place to stay. And one day, a ring of mine came up missing, and nobody knew where my ring went. We all got robbed that day.
No!
Everything she had, they took it all. They took all his weed. Listen, I don't play with people. And people don't need to play play with me.
Everything got out of there. I'm so mad. I'm mad with y'all. They took the ring, they took the green, they took the everything.
They took everything.
What he said, Kate?
They were both looking at me like, why you playing? Ain't nobody playing. Dog, what we gonna do?
That's the only play that you could have did, and you did the right play. Cause there's some thieving bastards around here. Not only do they steal weed and green, these motherfuckers steal rings too.
And shoes and clothes and school books.
Oh shit! And we talking about an educated thief.
Okay.
She came over and she said, it was this Coogee sweatsuit. This how I don't give up. I lived in a small town, Greenville. I was wearing the Coogee sweatsuit. She said, I had one like that. I said, girl, they only made like 2 or 3.
Tony, put Juice in the corner. They made 2 or 3, and I know how to fight.
Okay.
But I mean, Tony, because we don't ask you enough because you doing the show and we doing our thing. How would you have handled that situation?
With the money? Well, actually, there's nothing I could have done legally because, like I said, one, I've allowed the other person to be on my joint account, and now you've set up a separate individual account that I have no access to. So legally, there's nothing I could have done. But at this point now, you've betrayed the trust, and I'm a firm believer that without trust, we have nothing. And now because
the marriage is over.
So now because I don't trust you, and I don't know. I don't know what your next thought is, what your next move is, then yeah, I think we need to part ways.
But see, the thing, even when I was watching that video, Cake, and I need you to go back and watch it. I want you to watch it in the whole totality. The woman seems to be instigating and pushing for him to go for the divorce. Because he has to. I just think that, you know what I'm saying, for her to be like, and what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Not, baby, listen, if it's that big of a problem, I can go and take 10 out, and then you can put it in your own account because it is your money as well. Because if her intentions of being good, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. One of my favorite people in the world is my auntie, the one that my pops just passed away, her husband. And my uncle worked at least 40 years of his life. 40, maybe even 50 years, because he died at 75. I mean, he only probably been retired maybe 10 years, maybe. And my uncle was one of them type of dudes that dude was. And come home, he worked hard all through the week, come home. You talking about keeping maybe $100, $150 out of the check, and he just come in the house, and my auntie say, this what the bills is, that's what it is, and he, let me see the bill. He just, okay, that's what it was. I remember we had a big celebration for his retirement. And, I remember maybe 2 weeks had passed. And I remember I got this call. And the call said, oh my God. I said, what's wrong? What's wrong? Yo, uncle is, oh my God, I just can't believe him. I'm thinking she finna tell me the man was cheating, I mean, he's just doing something that's just out of character.
Right, done violated.
Done violated. I'm ready to get on the road. Yo, Pop. What? He in here, he done start looking at the light bill. He done start looking at the cable bill. Done start looking at the internet bill. And in my head, I'm like, ain't he been doing it? I say, well, what's the problem? He ain't never did that. Now, since he done been retired, now he want to look at the bill. I say, well, is he looking at the bill to pay it? Yes. I say, so what is the problem? The problem is he ain't never been looking at the bill. And if she told him the light bill was $380 this month and it wasn't nothing but $260, if she told him the internet bill was $150 this month and it ain't number 80, water bill done spiked to 100 and it ain't number 60, cable bill done jumped up and it ain't number 150, but I mean it's 100, you tell him it's 150, but it ain't number 80. All of that is extra money that she was cuffing.
True.
Now, just imagine that went on for 40 plus years. If you give me a total of what those numbers was, let's say she made an additional $450 a month off of those extra amounts added onto the bill. If you was doing that and putting that money to the side and had an account where the money was compound interest and growing over those 40 years, and then when y'all both retired, you said, baby, look what I did. I took that little extra money I was taking off the top and put it in an account, and now we sitting on $300,000, $400,000 because we done did this for 40 years. Nobody has a reason to be mad because you said this is ours. But when you were spending it all 40 years, not 40 years, 40. Not like the little $40 that they were spending to get their throat box scratched. But 40 years of scheming off the top.
Yes.
You know, my husband, he liked his suits pressed and his shine. I would take his stuff. I would take the little tag from the cleaner. I would press his suit and I would tag it like I took it to the cleaners. So if it was $5 for that suit and I took for it at $20, I would keep it. But his suits were pressed like they were cleaned at the cleaners, crisp and nice. I did the work. I got paid instead of the Asian people getting paid.
Well, I mean, that's not stealing.
But I would take that money. And that's what we would go have fun with. So if we went out to the bar, that's the money that I would buy him drinks, and it wouldn't be just my money. That was our money.
Mm-hmm. I don't think nothing wrong with that. But when you talking about you adding on a extra $100 on damn near every bill for 40 years,
that's some bullshit.
But this is when you know, Tony, that your woman or your significant other or your spouse don't feel that you're smart enough or as smart as them for them to be, because I'm looking at the goddamn bills. I don't give a damn if it's the car insurance, and if the car insurance is the same every damn month. And I know it's gonna be, but if them folks send a Geico letter to the house, I want to see it. Because it's not an issue to get a woman the money or to get a man the money, I guess, for women who help their men out. You don't want nobody to feel like you're taking advantage of them, whether they're your husband, fiance, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. Make them comfortable to where that whenever you ask for something, they never have to question or feel a certain way about you asking for money.
True.
Because like you said earlier, Tony, once the trust disappears, and not saying that you can't repair it, but there are certain things that you might can't come from. You might can't return from.
Right.
Thievery is something for me. I don't have a problem helping anybody. But theft, you stealing from me, not only will I try to make sure I give you the best ass whooping you ever had in your life, but whatever we had, whether friendship, sistership, brothership, boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever we had is done. Because you don't have to steal or take from me. Tony, I'm over here, I'm looking at this. I want this Gucci Guilty Black. There's no reason for me to try to slide that in my goddamn pocket when I can say, bro, could I get this till I get a few dollars and give it back to you? So I done destroyed my friendship, my brotherhood, and might get clawed up for stealing.
Okay.
I bought a goddamn bottle of cologne.
Yes, scratch the hell out of him.
Nah, I'm gonna just ask him. And his hand big and fat too. Them just the nail.
It be the principle behind the fuck shit. I let you in that close, and that's how you decide to burn me.
Why are you so vulgar? Your mouth is nasty.
Listen, I ain't got time for that, Linda. We talking about somebody that you sleeping with stealing from you. It's gonna get real. It's gonna be way more vulgar than that.
Right? There'll be all kind of fuck niggas and everything. Hold on, we'll be right back.
You have food in your fridge, clothes over your body, a roof over your head, and a place to sleep. You're richer than 75% of the world. If you have money in your wallet, a little change, and can go anywhere you want, you are among the top 18% of the world's most wealthy people. If you are alive today with more health than illness, you are more blessed than 1 million people who will not survive this week and die. Life is not about complaining and sorrows. It's about 1,000 other reasons to be grateful and happy.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I like that one.
And I live by that, Cake. I mean, that's how I live. I mean, every day ain't gonna be, that stuff that you ride around on, Cake, glitter and rainbows.
Glitter and rainbows.
Every day ain't gonna be that, but when you think about it, I know that's on this show, live up under a roof that protects us from the rain, the storms, the hot ass temperatures. We all got vehicles. We all got health to walk and talk and do the things that we want to do. We may not have the financial, we may not be yet. I'm not going to say we don't have. We may not have gotten or have not arrived to the financial status that we would all like to be at this moment, but it's coming. But to be able, and I tell people this a lot too, I pray for life, health, and strength, then I pray for prosperity. Because if you get prosperity, but you don't, you can't get it without life, you can't enjoy it without health and the strength to be able to go around and do all the things that you need or would like to do, has to be prayed for first. So as long as God continues to give me life, health, and strength, the monetary things will come as long as I'm able to continually do those three things right there first.
That's so true.
What is all that face about, Kate?
No, I was just thinking about all that he was saying and the things to give thanks about. And I mean, I have so many things I could give thanks. I just am so thankful. I am. So I was just thinking about the gratitudes that I have. You could see so many things could be a burden, but in that same moment, a burden is a blessing. It could not be.
Right.
Oh, don't cry. Don't you cry.
I won't cry. I'm not gonna shed no tears.
Okay.
But at the same time, Kate, when you say that, I think about how hot it be outside when I be out there grinding. And I be when I get home, I be like, there is a God. Because I'm able to come in the house, turn on the fans, and turn on my air conditioning, get a nice cool shower, hot if I want one, and be able to lay down and rest on nice clean sheets. Eat some food if I want to, and be able to rest comfortable. And okay. And so even though it do look like sometimes others may be in a better position because we would like to be there sometimes as far as finances, but I'm grateful. I'm winning. I'm winning right now. I am winning, and I don't have to have a Bentley to be winning. I don't have to have a jet to be winning. I don't have to have, I would like to hit this Powerball that's almost $1 billion, but I don't want to hit the Powerball for just me. Well, if I hit this Powerball, I got a team, and my team has to get blessed along with me. And as much as I wish I had a knife, I probably would stick her like she stuck me. But she is gonna get a large lump sum. Kate gonna get a large lump sum. Tony, you gonna live with me. You gonna live with me till we out of here, okay, bro?
Gotcha.
Okay. And so, but at least, Kate, you'll be able to come visit us on all this land that we finna buy. I'm gonna put you a little acre or two back there in the back too. That'll be you and the kids.
I'm gonna grow y'all food.
We can pick it up. We pick it up, Kate, the day we go cash out the lottery tickets. She could go to get that goddamn veggies out there growing today. But
that's it. Can she get a grow house?
She coming with us.
She said she just need a corner.
You the cook.
Yeah, what she talking about?
You come with the house. You come with a lottery ticket. You come
yeah.
basement. That was the one y'all put in the basement. Ain't nobody saying nothing about no basement.
That girl crazy. You the backstage manager. How the hell we gonna leave you?
Get some water, please.
But listen, y'all. This is I love my family because y'all let me explain something to y'all. I am exhausted today. And Cake be exhausted, Tony be exhausted, Tayama. We doing a lot of stuff on here. I just want y'all to know. Trying to get us to the top. But today I was exhausted. But by God's help and the strength of me of my sisters and brothers on here, my fans, our fans, knowing they're gonna attend, I just didn't want to let my family down by not coming on tonight, and I'm tired. And I was only supposed to do a few minutes, but some kind of goddamn way I'm at the end.
Yes.
And when you love each other, you find yourself drawing strength from your circle. You find the strength to go through whatever it is you have to go through. And me and Kate done battled. Me and Tayama from the very first show have been battling from 3 years ago. I don't like Tony every day. Every day I don't like Tony. But it's not one day that I don't want to see, hear, or talk to these individuals, because when the chips are on the line,
yes,
I don't have to worry about who gonna stand up in my circle. These are also the same individuals that check Legacy from time to time, and I have to listen to them because I love them, and the reason they're checking me is because they love me as well. What did the backstage manager say? Huh?
Jeanette singing, that's what friends are for.
Please don't sing it. Don't sing it. You're going to be just like Dionne Warwick, out of business.
Okay, sound like smoking camel.
But listen, I want to say this. Friends and lovers don't always agree.
Facts.
Brothers, sisters, mama, daddy, auntie, uncle, cousins, family, friends don't always agree.
Amen. You and me, oil and water.
How the hell she just come back in and talk so disrespectful?
Because my phone, I don't got no signal out here. Y'all think my house is no joke. Hey, listen, it's cutting my talking trash down, boy. I gotta get it in when you can hear me.
Because you in another damn store.
Don't judge me.
I told y'all 11 o'clock at night, and you in another damn store.
I told y'all Juicy got all that money. Y'all be playing with Juicy. She done lived in 50 different states. She'd have been in all 50 states of America to live. Y'all better stop playing with Juicy.
Hey, Jose.
Jose.
We've missed you. How you doing?
Yeah. But I, that, like I tell people, my circle, I just want to say that just because you have disagreements or misunderstandings or something, don't be the person to close up because you feel like you hurt or angry. Say whatever's on your mind so y'all can get to the core of what is the problem. Get it solved and move forward. Life is too short to hold things in and not love one another. And if you don't love or like a person no more, it's also okay to tell them you out of my circle.
Exactly.
To death do us part. To death do us part.
You see how?
So unless you want to die, it ain't over.
Listen, we finna go ahead and end this tonight. We finna go ahead and bring the juiciest cakes in the business up so she can get the jam. She can get her ass home out these stores. It's 11 o'clock.
Listen.
Spend that money, Juke.
When we walked in the store, the man talking about we closed, it was 10:50. I'm like, we got 10 more minutes, baby. But you can find me here every Tuesday and Friday at the ATL show around 9 o'clock-ish. Check me out on Facebook, Nicole Purse, Instagram, Miss Beautiful, or TikTok, Miss Juicy Cakes, for all your homeopathic and holistic needs. Have a good night too, Jose. It's glad you tuned in with us today.
We gonna go. You finished, KK?
I'm done for now.
We're gonna definitely add on this new link that she got. It'll be out next week. It's called Cake and DP in the street, in the grocery stores, in the cars. This is catch them in the street. We're gonna go ahead and bring out the boss lady, probably the most angriest, meanest young rattlesnake you probably know in a woman. She's so venomous.
You're welcome, Jose.
What's her name?
Her name is Tyson Mama Teama Sweetness Harris.
You can find me on Facebook at Teama01. You can find me on Instagram at Teama01. You also could call me at area code 229-623-7615. Feel free to call me anytime. Morning, noon, and night. Feel free to call me. That number again is 229-630-7615. Call me anytime, day or night. It don't matter if you just want to talk, just because I'm looking for new friends. Call me day or night. I don't sleep, so just call my line.
Wow.
Whoa. We're gonna go ahead and bring out the gentleman that makes it possible.
All you could say was woo.
Hey, she hit me across the head with this. I wasn't nowhere near prepared for that.
Okay.
But we're gonna bring out the boss man, the one that makes it possible for us to be on here, the one that united this family that we have together. Painting my ass inside and face every day. But I wouldn't want to do it without him. We love you. AB, let them know.
Yes, I'm Anthony Brown, yours truly. You can find me on all social medias. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube under Anthony Brown or The Anthony Brown Show. Please follow my Facebook page. It's called Anthony the Writer. My email is theanthonybrown@gmail.com. The words I live by, and so should you. And that's, you got to grind until you shine. And for business purposes, notary here in the West Palm Beach area, South Florida, you can reach out to me at 561-768-3710.
All right. We appreciate that. Well, y'all know who I am. I'm Legacy the Great. You can reach me on Facebook, up under our Dream Williams, YouTube Legacy at Legacy the Great. My email account, if for business purposes, would be legacyunlocked@mail.com. Business purposes only, and I do go to goddamn sleep. For motions of filings of things in the court, for advertising. Also, if you have any situations, need some understanding of legal terminology. I have a whole team of individuals, not just myself, that I run things by. Miss Harry, she know a lot. Kate know a lot. Anthony Brown, Mary Holes, and stuff like that. But you can reach out to me at 229-630-7615 anytime between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Again, 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Or if you really need some help, you can reach out to me at 561-907-9129. That is an urgent line to get in contact with me if you don't reach me at that number. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to get up out of here.
My office hours are from... Y'all done see the 5 heartbeats. I'm Big Red.
9 to 5.
Okay, I'm going to sleep now.
Listen, we appreciate everybody. Jose, Ms. Elkels, Kamal, Ms. Angela for dropping in tonight. Darnisha, Chantel, Tay, everybody that came out tonight, and those that didn't leave a comment or say anything, but we always end up looking back and seeing that hundreds and a few thousands of y'all have watched this show later on. We're greatly appreciative of you guys. We love you. Kate.
ATL, ho.
You already know.
28 grams of moss, 28 grams of moss. Little beef of the king, little beef of the king. Y'all ain't ready for this, y'all ain't ready for this. Yeah. I'm the champion, I'm the champion, don't know why you can't wanna wait to be with the street just to give you cats a chance to eat. What you got for early getting finished the plate. Now that I'm back, you rap cats are gonna have to wait. Been gone a whole year, still nobody got the leadership or the heart to even feel my spot. I'm the champion, must I say it again? The best in this rap game and I continue to win. See, I'm allergic to that, losing makes me sneeze. Like you phony rap cat, about to make me squeeze. Bring your whole crew, nigga, I'ma swallow that. So when it pops off, ASC is on a holler back. It's 28 grams, nigga. I've been running this shit. So anything in front of me can fuck around and get hit. I follow you rap cats, so you niggas my sons and I'm the truth. Why? Cause I'm the motherfucking champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. Still rep the A&T, but I carry my throne. God bless every child that can hold it on. And I am that child, as you niggas can see. Cause ain't another rapper out there better than me. And this goes to anybody trying to steal my spot. I'm number one in the shit, so number one you got. So when you gas scream, y'all is the best, I laugh. Like really, you cats don't really know the half. You do the math, and that's yourself who really great. Then add it up and watch it equal up to 28. So that's the little cats know who really the done. I'm overall, I let you niggas fight for number one. See, I put that on my life, put that on my son. Gotta stay the best of people licking Trey Lund. If I throw it on the key, you can put that on my heart and I'm the God. Cause I'm the motherfucking champion.